Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome once again to the Lady Boss Show. I am the host and the creator, Veronica Chanel. And now we are in the middle of our summer music flow. And so most of you have probably seen the picture, you've seen the post, you've seen the graphics that we're featuring recording artists as well as independent artists in the entertainment industry. So the Lady Boss Show is all about men and women, influential guests who are using their God-given gift to change their community, their society. At the same time, they're making an impact and leaving a legacy. So tonight, before I introduce my guests, if you ladies or gentlemen, I want you, if you don't mind, like and share this video out for me as well, because we're being seen on Periscope, YouTube, as well as Facebook all at the same time. And if you like, comment, engage with us during the live broadcast, even after. You can leave comments, and either I will answer you or my guests will answer you. So let me go ahead and introduce my guest because I want to get straight to it and ask her these questions. This young lady is appearing a courtesy of InRage Entertainment out of Los Angeles, California. She's a recording artist. And when I first saw her, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I don't know, I'm not sure if I even told her. For some reason, I just saw Alicia Keys. How many of you remember Alicia Keys when she first hit the scene, when she first dropped her first single, and when she had her hair in that nice little scarf, and it was one of her braid, her hair was to the side, and she was on that piano. When I see my guest always likes to sing, I notice, with that piano. We're going to talk about that a little bit. But the one I'm referring to is recording artist Chyka Jackson out of Los Angeles, California. So let me bring my guest in.
Hi. Hello,
Hi.
everyone. Hi, Veronica.
Oh, thank you for coming on the Lady Boss Show. I'm glad that you accepted the offer.
Yeah, of course. That's so funny. My hair is actually in braids
I
on
know.
the side. Like,
I
what?
just noticed that. I told you when I saw you, I said, she reminds me so much of Alicia Keys when she first came out and got started. Now, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself, Chyka.
Oh, yes. Um, well, my name is actually Chyka.
Chyka, thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, no
Mhm,
problem. It's different. It's different.
mhm.
I think my mom saw it in a magazine and she wanted a CH name and she was like, "Oh, Chyka. That's cool."
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Now,
Um,
no, you go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, yes. Um, I am an artist in development with InRage Entertainment. I've
Mhm,
always loved performing and singing. My mom kind of started me off pretty young, and
mhm.
I have done musical theater professionally a lot. I I don't know. I just really like entertaining.
That's good. You started off young because when I introduced you, I said she's always performed with the piano or with the keyboard. So how did you incorporate that? How did you start learning to play the piano?
Well, like I said, my mom kind of put me in like a bunch of different lessons, and piano was one
Mm,
of them. So I started off pretty young. It was on and off because sometimes I like didn't feel like it. You know, when you're a kid, you're like, eh. But
mhm,
I just really enjoy the piano itself because it's such a versatile instrument, and it can hold its own, and it can accompany
mhm.
you, and you can express yourself freely, and it can you can use it for any style of music.
Anything.
Yeah, anything at all. And once you know a lot of the basics, you can
Mhm,
look like if you want to work on something specific, it's easy to look
mhm,
up nowadays with like YouTube and stuff. And so you just like keep practicing, you just add things.
mhm.
Yeah.
Now, did she also sign you up to do vocal lessons? Because
Yeah, she did. Very supportive mom.
but
Yeah.
that's good. I know now you're glad, that she did all that she put you through all that, because now, it's paying off.
Yeah.
Because you know what my next question is going to. The record label that you're connected to is InRage Entertainment.
Hmm.
Did you audition to get there? It's kind of walk us through your journey. From
Oh,
your
well,
mom put you through the lessons, and now she was for a recording label.
yeah, well, actually, my friend Serena is part of InRage as well. She is
Mm-hmm.
a signed, like an officially signed artist with them. And I just, because we were roommates, so I kind of tagged along. I don't know if it was like fate that we both got to do the same thing or something. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and Automatic actually asked me to audition. Uh,
Mm.
and so I did. I sent him some like performance videos, and
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Oh, I like your vibe, and I like your story, and all of
Mm.
that." And yeah, and so the rest was history. I'm super glad because I love.
Yeah, yeah. The opportunity that just it like it just landed in your lap. It just like sat in your lap, like so like it was like destiny that you supposed to, go down this path. That's how you feel, or you kind of like I'm still wavering.
You mean Enrage specifically,
No,
or
not enraged, in like just your whole career. It's like in your singing career.
oh? So I kind of always wanted to be a singer. Since I was 5, I remember the moment I kind of realized.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom put me in this voice lesson with this teacher named Dahlia's Rising Stars, and she assigned me a Mariah Carey song called Hero.
Oh my God,
That was
girl, that's
my
that's
first, like, yeah, that's a great song, huh? I was
yes,
like 5. Yeah, and it was my first like real song that wasn't like a kid like ABCs or
yeah.
Twinkle. And my teacher Dahlia, she was like, "Oh yeah, this is by Mariah Carey. She's a singer." And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Wait, you can be a singer? Like you can be like a thing? That's like a thing? I want to be that."
That is so cute. That is y'all. She is so adorable to me. That is so cute. I like your spirit and
Thank
your humbleness. That's one thing I'm noticing that you guys carry, that humbleness in your spirit. Now, I'm about diversity
you. Hmm.
as well. So I
Hmm.
want you to, I want you, like I tell all the other artists, I want you to kind of tell us a little bit about your culture. Now, because I was in your Instagram stories, and you flew to North Carolina for a family reunion. I said, girl, you like way down the street from me. So tell me a bit about your culture and how it helped to shape you.
Well, I'm actually very, very blessed to be a part of 2 different cultures. So
Mm.
I am half Filipino and half African American, and I feel like when you're mixed, like a lot of people are like, "Oh, you're just part this or part that or like half this," but I feel like being mixed, like you can be all of both. So I get to experience all of both, which is so
Hmm.
wonderful and beautiful. Like when I'm like with my dad's family, we like ate all that seafood in North and South.
Hmm.
We went both. We went to both North and South Carolina.
I saw that. I
Yeah,
saw that. I was like, so
got
she's
my braids
staying.
there.
I noticed that. That was you got to tell. This is her first time. Am I correct?
My first time having braids. Yeah.
And it looks so good on you. I think you look fabulous with that. But I love the fact I just love how the mixture of 2 cultures
Mhm.
coming together. I love that. It makes everything interesting, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I want her to talk about her culture and how it helped shape her. And then now you went to North Carolina and South Carolina. Y'all went to the beach. That
Yeah.
I saw the mixture in your family. Are you come from a line of singers or musicians in your family?
I know my grandpa from my mom's side, my
Mm-hmm.
Filipino grandpa, was a musician.
Mm-hmm.
I never got to meet him, unfortunately. He died before I was born. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but apparently, like, he was able to play any instrument that anyone gave him. He just had to, like, hear the scale or something. And
Mm-hmm.
he could play anything. Oh,
That's
I
probably
wish.
where your gift come from.
Maybe? but I have to practice. Like I have to work really
Of
hard.
course. Well, that's probably where that gift come from. He automatically had like, that music ears, to hear that note. But you're like me, you have to develop it. But that is awesome. I love that. Now let's get to your song. Because you was recently, I was looking at your Instagram stories when you finished recording it, or that day when you was just listening to it in the studio.
Oh
And
yeah.
you're like, y'all, I'm like almost in tears. Tell us a little bit about Dirt in My Eyes.
Yeah. Well, I was in tears because it's like the first
Yes.
song that I've recorded
Mm-hmm.
professionally, so it was just
Mm-hmm.
like really surreal to hear it and to see it all come together and watch like the production and all of that stuff. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Dirt in My Eyes is an alternative kind of like moody song.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of tackles heartbreak and the struggle to get through it and
Mm-hmm.
past it. So to me, like the phrase "dirt in my eyes" is like kind of
Mm-hmm.
like pain because you see differently when you are in pain,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, you have to like figure out or
Mm-hmm.
go through
All those
all of
emotions.
those emotions to finally get that out of your eyes so that you can see clearly and you can like
Because
live your
when I heard the title "Dirt in My Eyes," the first thing come to me as you're in a relationship
life. Hmm.
and they like the young man just leave you, he breaks up with you, and you feel as though he just like. Is it? Am I on point? Is it like something of that nature?
Yeah, it's something of that nature. Yeah.
Okay. Did you write that song?
Well, um, it was from Automatic, my producer, and Ebony,
Hmm.
his wife. Yeah, and their daughter Autumn. It was like a collaborative effort.
That's good. That's good.
Mhm.
That because they're helping you
Yeah,
along the way.
yeah, they're really helping me like develop as an artist, and
Hmm.
we're working on my first EP, and I'm really excited and like curious how it's gonna like all come together because since InRage is a more independent label, like we get
Hmm.
to just try things out and like create and like not we don't have to
Right.
be something like specific.
Hmm.
So we're like the alternative thing is actually kind of different if you've known me because I'm very like, bubbly, but like
Yes. Yeah.
works, and I really liked it. And then my next song that I'm working on is like
Hmm.
a more upbeat, but kind of like big band, kind of
Hmm.
like swinging,
Is
which
it like
like
is it like Broadway? Something similar to like the acting that you have done on like stage plays.
my new single, like
Hmm.
the one that I'm ish. It's a little bit more than dirt in my eyes. Yeah. And yeah,
You
it
know,
has.
I'll be watching for that preview.
Yes, of course.
I'll be watching, listening for that preview because I love different types of music. I love creators, y'all. When they sit down and they think of like a song, anything you created and it's original, this is something that's coming out of somebody's heart.
Yeah.
It's coming out of their spirit or their experience. Is there anything in that song that's from any personal experience that you had, or just basically being creative?
Um, Dirt in My Eyes or the new one?
Mhm.
Um, I've all gone through heartache and you know that kind of loss.
Hmm.
So, you know,
All women can relate to dirt in my eyes. I think some men can relate to that too. So
oh
if
yeah,
yeah.
anyone who has a heart.
This,
really have
yeah,
it broken. I know that's so mean. It's so harsh, but it's true.
Lord, y'all, she is so bubbly. I love her. I love her spirit. So I like to ask, every artist that I run into that I interview, I love to ask them this question. I know you're in development,
Hmm.
but you're still going. You're going through this process. You're going through this journey.
Yeah.
What do you do to motivate you? Because you're not blind to others that's in the entertainment industry. You're not blind. You see what they're doing. You see the numbers that they're producing. What do
Yeah.
you do to motivate yourself and keep yourself going?
Well, I pray. Like I believe in God, and He's helped me through a lot in
I
life
know.
for sure. Just I feel like just having something to believe in that's bigger than yourself is a big
Hmm.
motivator and a big comfort, because then you can focus outside of yourself. Because when you turn inwards and you like start nitpicking yourself or like um, comparing yourself to other people, that's when like things go downhill, and
Hmm.
you start kind of being selfish, uh, and you don't see what's around you, and you don't appreciate what you actually do have.
Hmm.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, I believe you're at the point where you got to like James Barmer said, that you have to know who you are. You
yeah,
gotta know who you are first. And from what I can see, I know I compared you to like Alicia Keys. I see you have your own brand, of course. You're your own person. But just like when I look at you and that piano, let me encourage you to keep doing that. Keep singing and playing with that piano because I can see the emotions coming out in your face when you sing. So that leads me to my last question
mm.
for her. What are you passionate about when it comes to music, when it comes to your brand?
uh, I feel like music is such a great uh, tool and like reaching everyone.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I know what it's done for me and how it's helped me. It helps everyone just like feel like a part of something, like they're not alone. And anything that you're going through, someone else has gone through it as well. And
Mm-hmm.
music and songs or anything like that, anything
Mm-hmm.
creative is the fastest, easiest, and most poignant way to like connect someone to that, and like
Absolutely.
to have them feel like they've been heard and that they matter, and that they're not going through this alone. Like
Right.
can they can make it through, and even just like the happy joyful songs, like yes, I'm feeling on fire, and it just pumps you up more. You're like
Yeah.
happy.
Absolutely. So you're what I'm finding is that you're passionate of you, however someone is feeling, or where they're feeling down, you want to lift them up. Or
Yeah,
you want to let them know that they're not alone. That's similar to what all the artists are saying. And I love the
it's so
fact,
true.
yes, I love the fact that you guys are doing that. Because I
Mm.
told you whenever I hear the title of a song and then I hear the music, I'm like, uh-oh. Okay, so it's like I'm immediately I'm thinking relationship issues, like straight up. Everybody can relate to that. Now, Shika, do you have any other upcoming performances or anything else that you're working on? Because I know you went to some more auditions about
Oh,
different things.
yeah, I
You're a
went
busy
to
young lady,
audition
y'all.
for musical theater and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We are trying to see if I can perform at the Long Beach Filipino Festival in October.
Ooh.
That's going to be really fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like my first like bigger performance with
Mm-hmm.
InRage. And yeah, you guys want to come, you should go.
You know what? You make me laugh. I'm trying to compose myself, but she just got me laughing and giggling, y'all. It's her spirit. If you're everyone's looking like, why y'all laugh? It's her spirit, and it's her. I love her. She has a level of humbleness in her, and so if you have never seen this young lady before, check out her YouTube channel, please, and go to her Instagram, and then you see because she travels. She went all the way to Denmark by herself and took us he
Yes.
took
Oh
us
my
from the start
God.
to the beginning. Oh, you want to tell us why did you go to Denmark? I mean, and you were not, girl. I would be like so daggone nervous by myself.
Well, I was meeting my friend. Denmark was one of the stops, but
Hmm.
my destination was actually Norway. My
Hmm.
friend Hannah, she was my roommate before, but she's going to school in Norway now, and she was like, "Check a come," and I was like, "I've never been to Europe. Let's go." And it was so beautiful.
It
Everywhere
was
was just like, oh, nature, nature. It's
everything. I mean, and then another thing, she has the gift of like photography. When she take her pictures and her poses and where she stand and how you do it, it is so nice in her Instagram stories.
oh,
So
thank
this young lady is worth listening to as music because you know she's going to push out some more singles.
Oh yeah.
And she's also worth following on Instagram. So the Lady Ball Show, we're featuring some of Music Flow, not just recording artists as well as independent artists as well. And they're using the gift. If you guys been following us and watching, thank you so much. But if you notice, each person they're in their own little lane and they're using their own gift. That is the uniqueness of each artist that has come on the Lady Ball Show. That's what I love. And I'm gonna call you Miss Jackson because I like that hairstyle, that
I
outfit,
do.
everything is like ah.
Like, no, my first name ain't Baby. Chyka. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Oh, I like that. Got the sassiness already. You camera ready. Yes. I like that. Thank you so much for coming on the Lady Ball Show. I'm trying
Thank you
to,
so much.
like, I'm not trying to make it fast up. I'm trying to condense a little bit to kind of get the questions under a certain time frame. But
Oh,
thank you everybody for watching and everybody for watching the replay. We're going to be on again tomorrow for with Dominique Jones. Till
yeah.
then, thank you, China. I might want to call you China for. It's China.
It's
It's
Chai.
Chyka. I want to call you
Mhm.
Miss Jackson though, because the way you look right now,
Okay, that's good.
that's Miss Jackson,
Thank you,
y'all.
Veronica.
Until next time, see y'all tomorrow night. Smooches, everybody.